It's finally out, the October 2023 Visa Bulletin. We've been long waiting for it. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about what happened in this Visa Bulletin and what it means, the good news, the bad news. So let's get right into it. My name is Joshua Goldstein. I'm an immigration lawyer in Los Angeles. Our firm also has an office in Boston, and we help people across the country and around the world reach their immigration goals. If you're trying to reach your immigration goal and your goal is to get a visa or a visa for your family member, there's nothing more important than the Visa Bulletin. In July of 2023, the August Visa Bulletin was announced. And this Visa Bulletin was a heartbreaker. It showed severe and extensive retrogression. What is retrogression? It's where the damn Visa Bulletin goes backwards. Your visa was current for your priority date in your country. Everything was going fine. And suddenly in July, you realized that in August, you were going to be kicked back for several years. This was what caused so many tears to start flowing. My prediction was that for many people who were hurt by this retrogression, my prediction was that the October Visa Bulletin would revert back to being current for those categories. Here is the July 2023 Visa Bulletin. We can see in this bulletin that several of the categories for the preference categories, such as F2A, that's petitions filed by permanent residents for their spouses and children, minor children. That's a category that was current as of, for example, September 8th, 2020, just to give you one example. That was for July. In August, that same category reverted back to October 8th of 2017. So a lot of people in that situation were thinking, oh my God, I'm going to go back to 2017 and I was current. I'm going to have to wait 3 more years. So let's see what actually happened with October. In October, it becomes current again as of February 8th of 2019. It lurched back a couple of years. It lurched from September of 2020. It went to October 2017. And now we are on February 19th. A lot of our clients who were current reverted back to being current with the October Visa Bulletin, but not all of them. There are people who filed between 2020 and February 2019 that are fallen away and they're not current. We see the same sort of changes in employment-based cases. We see, for example, EB3 cases for all countries. If we look July 2023, they were current as of February 1st, 2022. In August, reverted to May 1st, 2020. And then in October, it reverts to December 1st, 2021. My prediction that the October Visa Bulletin would revert back to being current to the same degree that it was current in July of 2023, my prediction was off target. It was not accurate. The Visa Bulletin did snap back and progress significantly, but not completely. So I would say overall, if I were summarizing it, I would say it's 2 steps back and 1 step forward, but we're not completely back to where we were. The message that I have for you, if your case is still not current and it used to be current in July, and you looked at the October Bulletin and you're really disappointed and you're frustrated because your case has still slipped away from being current. If you're in that situation, I would tell you not to give up hope. Just because the cases are not quite current doesn't mean they won't be tomorrow, in next month, or the month after. We don't know what the November Visa Bulletin holds or the December Visa Bulletin holds, because Visa Bulletin jumps around. And just as it went backwards and retrogressed, it could progress and leap forward. It doesn't follow a linear pattern. So you don't want to think that, oh my God, it's going to progress each month a little bit and it's going to take several years. It doesn't work that way. It might stay in the same place for months on end, and it might leap forward or back. Very difficult to make sense of. If it seems ridiculous and absurd, it's because it probably is. That's the way the U.S. immigration system worked. So what we did for our immigration cases, we had a bunch of cases in federal court where we were suing the government for unreasonable delays. After we filed the lawsuit, many of those cases, we had 6, I think, 6 cases that suddenly were not current with the visa bulletin of August 2023. We basically put the cases on hold to see what would happen with the October visa bulletin. And of our 6 cases, 4 that were not current became current with the visa bulletin in October 2023, and those cases can now move forward. And the 2 that were not current no longer have a chance to get approved right now at this time. I've recommended that they dismiss their lawsuit, wait for the case to become current, and perhaps file another lawsuit down the road. If you have questions about the visa bulletin, leave them in the comments below. I'm here to help.